Welcome, friends. This is Archangel. So, I'm a huge sci-fi fanatic, and I have noticed a plot device in a few sci-fi movies that I find myself absolutely approving of. I have found this predominantly in futuristic Earth or space movies. Starship Troopers comes to mind. In such plots, males and females fight side by side in combat, which is as it should be, females dying right alongside males. Such representations are great, yet what I find intriguing is that many of these films will show male and female soldiers dressing or showering next to each other. The bathrooms, the locker rooms, the showers are co-ed, and the guys are not going ape crazy over the presence of naked females. These co-ed scenes simply represent human or alien soldiers talking or interacting while showering or dressing, and these crews of motley soldiers are joking or poking fun of each other like men or women might talk in our current gender-restricted bathrooms or showers today. It simply represents people in a futuristic setting showering, dressing, or undressing in a plutonic fashion. There is no crazy, frenzied emphasis on sexuality because a naked male bug fighter is showering right next to a naked female bug fighter. We simply see humans accomplishing mundane chores in a plutonic fashion. I find this very refreshing, and I really enjoy such portrayals. Now, of course, many will have the knee-jerk reaction of me as being male and snort, "Yeah, well, duh, you're a guy. Of course you like the idea of co-ed showers or locker rooms. You would wave your flag over anything involving naked chicks." Okay, so male slander and stereotypes aside, I really gave this representation some deeper thought and came to realize the favorable significance. First and foremost, this represents males as dignified beings, not drooling man-apes that become doormats and ill-mannered pigs around females or female nakedness. But more importantly, this represents female disarmament. Huh? Well, quite simply, desexualizing females disarms them of one of their most potent male manipulation tools. By showing males indifferent to fit, attractive females showering right next to them, we see females in mortal terms as simply being carbon creatures with mammary glands, shampooing and smack-talking others in the showers before chow, rather than our current representations of females as almighty divine angels perched atop marble columns. Such representations deflate and strip away all the pomp, hoopla, reverence, and celebratory enigma that any state of female nakedness commands in our present gynocentric world. Whether in actuality or on the silver screen, desexualizing females disarms them of their mysterious enigma and goddess status and represents them for what they really are, imperfect, fallible creatures with biases and foul odors just like every other creature. I find satisfaction in seeing females desexualized and males thus exonerated from ceaseless slander in such co-ed shower representations seen in any number of sci-fi lore. Now, obviously, they represent this taking place in a futuristic or distant setting, because most males in our current environment are still drooling vaginistic clowns elevating females and the female body to infinite value and pedestal worship. Hence, the creators of such entertainment hypothesize that in a future time or place, maybe the human animals, including both sexes, have evolved to a place of male empowerment, where we interact on an adult plutonic level, not a biased, basal, sexually charged level where males drool and solicit, while females tease and manipulate to selfish ends. The latter has been done to death. It's called the traditionalism two-step, and it only leads to male devaluation, slavery, and expendability. Been there, done that. We've been doing that for century upon century. In fact, we continue to do that with fervency. So, forward thinkers can only dream and surmise that the human sexes will eventually evolve past our sexually charged everything, and disarming females by desexualizing them is a step in the right direction. The direction of male deliberation from disposability. This is the one reason I think females should go topless everywhere males are allowed to go shirtless. The swimming pool, the picnic, while doing yard work. Not because I want to see mommy balloons everywhere, but because once males get used to seeing ladyberries everywhere, they will lose their divine luster. Once you become accustomed to seeing saggy flapjacks everywhere you go, they lose their sparkly brilliance. Compelling females to cover their breasts is what causes everyone's obsessive preoccupation with them. Look at tribes where females go shirtless. The male tribe members do not sit and drool or jump around like crack-headed monkeys because the female tribe members have their dingle-bobbers swinging in the open daylight. Nope, it's simply how things are. It's just another day for them. There's chores to do and food to hunt. Nobody really cares that there are female boobs smiling at you on Main Street in Stick Hut City somewhere in the Amazon. Now, people will joke that the National Geographic boobs should be covered up, because they're about as attractive as cat poop on the kitchen table. But you'd be surprised how many National Geographic-looking boobs are hiding behind bras in the Western world. Desexualizing females is a potent tool for male empowerment. Females, on some level, understand this, which is why most females would not go topless or naked, even if allowed to, because they realize the power that female sexual innuendo wields. Females know that their boobs command more influence under a tight top than simply out and swinging in the breeze for everybody to inspect, because eventually people, including males, will get used to and grow bored of seeing sternum pillows everywhere they look. On a side note, another reason I think we are so honker crazy is because most suckle at the breast of a female when they are infants. And because there is oxytocin in breast milk, we become emotionally and chemically bonded with breasts. We chemically bond with breasts, yet there is nothing that physically bonds us to males. This is just another causal factor of male isolation and our widespread apathy about male aloneness. There is no drug leached into our system that causes us to have any sympathies towards males. Anyhow, desexualizing females by desensitizing people to female anatomy is more potent than most realize. By desensitizing males to female anatomy, moreover by acquainting males with the imperfect conglomerations of carbon that females actually are, we effectively neutralize the overwhelming sexual power that females wield against males. Oh, males would still be attracted to females, yet by disarming females of their Aphrodite status, by desensitizing males to female wiles, males might better negotiate with females during any interaction, rather than being placed under duress because he wants to get a peek at her breasts. Seriously, because we compel females to cover themselves up, which causes obsession of the parts covered. Thus, anytime males see a little bit of skin or cleavage, they are trained to go crazy. It's almost a subconscious behavior. You are compelled to see what is off limits. That's human nature. Yet if males saw boobs and naked females everywhere, eventually it would be, yeah, big deal, another naked female. I could see them all day long at the park or swimming pool. Let's go check out the latest PlayStation game instead. If males were desensitized and females desexualized, males would be like, yeah, okay, great. You have memories and a vagina. What else do you have? Do you have anything of value to offer me? Why should I spend time with you? Can you change the track on my snow machine? Are you going to be able to engage me in physics discussions? Are you going to jump in front of speeding bullets for me? What exactly do you have to offer me, sister? In order to desexualize women and desensitize males to the imperfect monotonous anatomy they hide behind push-up bras and chest glitter, I think males need to become bored with female anatomy. So let females go topless everywhere. Furthermore, I think bathrooms should be co-ed. When we remove the mystique out of female anything, we render them mortal. Imagine that. If we have females and males dropping dukes side by side at school or work or in the airport during layovers, we demystify females and guys actually get to observe females in all their haughty narcissistic actuality. And males might become annoyed with them. Hurry up, princess, other people are waiting to use the stall too. Desexualizing females and demystifying their anatomy would be a severe blow, a strike against the feminine trinity of manipulation, which is sex, motherhood, and fragility. These three are what females peddle to usurp and invoke male utility, protection, provision, and death. Oh, there would be a learning curve, you bet, if females were suddenly allowed to go naked everywhere. But eventually, future generations of males raised with this as the norm wouldn't think twice about seeing topless or naked females at the water slide, just as we are used to seeing shirtless guys at the local watering hole. If males and females could be around each other and completely naked and able to bypass the sexual tension between opposites of a reproductive species, this would be a monumental advancement of the human animal, to be around one another naked in all our imperfections and yet able to carry on a conversation or joke around, like males or females currently do in our segregated showers. That would be an evolving of the human condition. Friends, family, coworkers, people able to interact while being naked. I know, humans naked around each other? Yeah, right. In our current paradigm, this is unthinkable because we need to control nakedness, which is a commodity that we need to limit supply of in order to inflate male demand and in turn keep males chasing the female carrot and providing utility to our society in the meantime. So I find a tool to help supercharge males' awakening from the divine feminine spell is to desexualize females, and female anatomy commonality would also assist this process. Moreover, repealing adornments upon female bodies would also assist this process. If females were prevented from augmenting their person or appearance, if they were prevented from applying cosmetics, if they were not allowed to shave their body hair or alter their nails with anything, males might actually, for once, see the true state of female beauty when stripped of all falsely elevating artificialities. Oh, believe me, the hairy, uncolorful female is a whole different ballgame altogether, juxtaposed to the fake feminine beauty that males worship today. We need males to see the mortality and less than exciting commonality of females and their anatomy in order for males to finally awaken from the nightmare of male devaluation. And also relevant to this end, I find that addressing female anatomy in public dethrones exotic female enigma. I have personally found that females object to males using the medical names for female genitalia, like labia minora, labia majora, clitoris, vulva, mammary glands, etc. You see, we worship females as goddesses and elevate them upon a pedestal, and we humans like to shroud our deities in mystery. The Lord works in mysterious ways, and since goddesses walk among us, we dare not think about their holy anatomy. The grunting poop throwers are simply to gratefully take any sexual gifts that we are given and continue to plow the field under our yokes. That's all guys need to know. Yet when males not only know, but use the scientific terminology for female genitalia, this is to knock females down to mortal creature status with anatomy that is neither exciting nor precious, but understood and classified like every other commonality in the animal kingdom. Females have told me as much. They do not like males using correct terminology for female anatomy. Moreover, females do not like males addressing female genitalia at all in conversation. But everybody can disparage male anatomy all day long in conversation. Yeah, that's okay. First, using female genitalia terminology shows that males are in fact educated. And B, they have taken the holy enigma out of female physiology, and now their exalted enigma anatomy is simply cannon fodder for males pushing each other at the gym. Come on, vulva, 2 more reps, let's go. And females know the enigma and game of mystery is up when they hear males using proper terminology for female anatomy in conversation or public. Oh, they do not like it. How dare you attempt to even speak of holy female anatomy or to label exalted mysterious female genitalia with human language, and then you dare to speak such reverences in public? How dare you kneel down before the divine feminine right now and do 50 Hail Marys while self-flagellating? So, guys, use the medical terminology for female genitalia as often, as indifferently, and as publicly as you can, and you will desexualize females and also annoy them because you knock them off their reverent, untouchable podium of all-powerful deity worship. Remember, desexualization leads to disarmament. So, such shower representations in sci-fi flicks dethrones females from their goddess status by throwing them into the showers right along with male soldiers, and it desexualizes females by throwing them in, showing them doing mundane chores just like the males have to do. Furthermore, it represents males as dignified creatures. Males don't sit there and drool and touch themselves and eyeball females all up and down as we currently represent them as doing anytime they see naked females. Instead, they are treating the naked female soldiers right next to them as they would any naked male soldiers right next to them, calling them by their last names or giving them a hard time about training or chow or a battle. Males are represented in such depictions as being in control, not drooling idiots, and this does males justice. However, I guess until males awaken, I'll have to content myself with the aforementioned representations within the halls of science fiction lore, where males are represented with some semblance of dignity and females are not elevated goddesses. My friends, my brothers, stand with me, live free.